We're live right here at the Gold Reef City. My name is Rajiv Mothie. This is Global Leaders. What a vibe. So many exciting, influential people. Live right now on the hot seat, the lovely Kabira. Kabira, how are you doing?
Hi, fine, good in you.
Great to have you with us in the Global Leaders Show.
Thank you.
How about you tell our lovely people a little bit more about Kabira?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is KABIRA Dewan. I like to call myself a serial entrepreneur, a lady of many hats, so to speak. I'm currently a multiple store owner of a quick service restaurant. In addition, I've also do franchise brokering and franchise coaching and mentoring. I also sit as an executive member on the Be Selfless Foundation. So a number of hats that keep me quite busy. Yes,
I can imagine, because if you just speak about the shops alone can keep you busy.
that's
But
it.
it's so good that you're still taking time to give back and to empower other people. What are the secrets to your success?
Very simple, actually. Consistency, very important. In the franchise world, systems is what makes the business. But what sets you apart is your consistency, showing up, and what is important to me is every day giving back at least 1% differently to set me apart. My team. My team is the absolute backbone of what makes me, and that includes my team on the ground, family and support structure, and of course, community. You know, nothing exists in a vacuum. So, being part of a community is very fulfilling. It's something I'm very passionate about.
I love that you mentioned, improving 1% every day. If we can improve 1% every day, that is the key. It's something that my mentor always shared with me, the Kaizen theory. It's something that the Japanese do, whereby they
Absolutely.
work on consistent improvement. What are you currently working on and how can people get involved?
So expansion is always key. Expansion is what makes you grow. But being involved in the correct expansion and what matches to your values is what I focus on. I enjoy incredibly the journey of other franchisees, being part of their growth, new franchisees coming into the industry. It's very fulfilling to be part of their journey and their story as well, apart from my own expansion and growth. And of course, setting a legacy and a foundation for my one and only daughter. I hope this is something she'll look back on and be very proud of her mum.
So there's one question that I want to ask you. I'm going to take you a little bit off cuff, but
You
I think it's
sure?
something that I'd love to start adding into the Global Leader feature. Is what has been one of your biggest challenges that you actually faced and you overcome?
So about more than 5 years ago, I was retrenched from the corporate world. So everything that I knew and was familiar, was suddenly thrown totally off track. So that's when I did a successful career pivot into the franchise world, and it's been an absolute. I think in the last 5 years, I've grown more than I've ever grown in my 20-year career in corporate. So, so the message is basically to never be afraid. Never be afraid of new challenges, new journeys. It will make you grow unbelievably.
So was it a sort of huge moment when you had to transit from corporate into entrepreneurhood?
It really was, but it was something that I also found such a fit for me naturally. During corporate, I ran a number of stints as an entrepreneur. So when I was retrenched, it just makes sense. It felt like coming back home.
Wow.
So it was a natural fit. I enjoy it tremendously. There's no 2 days that are ever the same, to be honest. And that's what I love about it.
Well, you've got such a lovely personality, such a good
Thank
vibe.
you.
You can see she's a truly passionate individual. Now,
Absolutely.
I'd love to know, what are you currently working on and how can people get involved?
So very easy to find me. I'm on all the social medias, and I always say to people, an easy way to remember my name is Kabira and not Kariba after the lake. So easy enough to find me on all social medias. DM me if you'd like to have a chat about growing into the franchise world. Yeah, and I'd love to hear
I'm gonna
from
make the
potential
first
people.
call.
Looking
But
forward to it.
that's key, guys, is where you get an opportunity to connect with influential women, global leaders, people who are out there who are probably in a similar position you are in right now, but who took that leap of faith.
Absolutely.
And today she can share that story. Any final words to all your people out there?
A shout out to my husband who couldn't be here tonight and is traveling at the moment. Shout out to my only daughter. May I always make you proud. And to my two sons and my community. Thank you.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're all so proud of you. And when they're watching this, they're going to be like, Mom, thank you for the shout out. But to everybody out there, here's a lady you can learn from. She's doing amazing work. And that's what Global Leaders is all about, empowering our future leaders. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, I've got one thing left to say. You guys have just been motivated.